So yeah, I bought a trashed record for 150 euro. That is a Grail record. I took a chance on it. It didn't pay off at all. Just blew up in my face. And this is the story about that. So stay tuned. Hi, my name is Jonas. This is Sublime Media, and on this channel I talk about records and record related stuff, like today when I'm going to tell you a little bit of a collector's story. I don't do these sort of videos that often, and definitely not negative videos, so a little bit of a clickbait down below, I have to admit that. So yeah, sue me. I thought that this would be a nice topic to actually discuss, because this opportunity came, so I'm doing this video. Yeah, so to start this off, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and also comment. Go down below, comment in the comments field if you have similar experiences like this, or what's your philosophy when it comes to grading and taking chances on records. So let's have a discussion down in the comments after this video. So a little bit of a background when I buy records and the gradings that I sort of accept. I'm pretty picky when it comes to my records. That actually goes into my collection. I've been doing this for 14-20 years now, like buying serious sort of collector's items for maybe 15 years, and I never go below VG plus. I say that but it's not totally true. Sometimes with rare records that is hard to get, if I get a killer deal on it, yeah, sure, I can go down to maybe VG. I have like a first US press of Dragonfly that is in VG. It sounds great, and it's a little bit heavy music, so the pops and the clicks doesn't really bother me when I listen to it. But with that being said, I can't stand if there's too much pops and clicks that overpowers the music and takes away my focus from what I'm listening to. When it comes to grading and the quality of the cover artwork, I'm not that picky actually. I don't have we're talking about used records now, obviously, but I don't have a problem with ring wear or even like names written even on the front cover if it's okay, if it's subtle. I don't have problems with seam splits, because it could be totally split. I always put my records behind in the back in a new sleeve, inner sleeve in the back of the cover in a plastic sleeve. So to me it doesn't bother me that much. I even sometimes think it's pretty cool when I get used records. I feel like if the record has seen shit, you know, it gives that sort of record a life. It has had a life, and you can see that it has, you know, and I feel it's part of the hobby. It's part of what makes it cool. I always strive for near mint records, you know, but I'm not that picky when it comes to the covers, and if they are a little bit sort of trashed. But with my records, I don't want the pops and the ticks to take over too much or at all. And also, I get records from all over the place. I try to you know, scour everywhere for records. Family, friends, dumpsters. No, but I mean eBay, Craigslist here in Sweden. Obviously Discogs and record stores. I go out buying collections from people, and I love the meeting, getting to have a peek into another person's life through their record collection is one of the best things about buying and selling records. And I love going into a record store, flipping through the records, and actually see what it is you get. But with that being said, handling, like buying records online from people that isn't into this hobby, that isn't collectors, that doesn't know anything about how to grade a record or what it is they have in their hands, it's also a part of the thrill for me, and extremely enjoyable, because during these years I think I have a pretty good technique on how to ask the right questions to actually get a notion of what it is that they have and what grade it is, how it's going to play and stuff like that. So I've been doing it for so long, so it's often more than often it's not a problem. But with that being said, obviously sometimes you walk on a landmine and it just blows up in your face, like this record. For instance, I've done so many great deals with records that the people, they sort of, they knew that what they had, but they couldn't really grade it, and and when you get that record, it's like you want to be right. You wanted to have done that sort of super deal, and I've done some amazing deals that way. So that leads us to this record. I said that it's a Grail record, and yes, I think it is. It's definitely one that I've been looking for so long. So I think it's time to reveal. Everyone's sitting there waiting for me to reveal this. It's time to reveal what record it is. See if you agree if it's a Grail item or not. But this is Forestful Circle. I think it's the second one by them. An amazing masterpiece of UK folk on the Harvest label. First UK press on this textured sleeve, which I just love. And look at that cover artwork. This is a true gem, and this is a magnificent grading on the cover with gatefold. So this guy was selling records at, I think it was Facebook Marketplace. Obviously he had gradings on everything, maybe 100 records or something like that, and I understood pretty fast that he was selling his dad's collection, or was part of his dad's collection, but he had just like read up a little bit too fast maybe on how to grade records. So most of them were like VG plus or somewhat G and stuff like that. There were pretty much, most of them were run-of-the-mill sort of UK folk and pop music from the time period of the 70s, maybe mostly 70s. Like good titles, and varied grading, but maybe three records stood out from the pile, and two of them were already spoken. But the Forest record wasn't spoken for, and he had put like a median value on it from Discogs. So that was sort of his starting price, and something just told me to take a look at it. Ask him how it looked, and if he could sort of describe the record and how it played. And he did that after the best of his knowledge. He sent some pictures, and I haggled down the price. I was super excited, he was excited, and we cut a deal. Now I bought like 12 records from him, so this was part of that. We made a deal on this record and then the 11 other ones. And to be fair, I'm not blaming the seller about this at all, because he had no idea. Like, he doesn't know. I should have asked for more pictures. I should have asked more questions. I was just so thrilled that I got it. So I blame me 100%. Not his fault. And the other records were according to the grading. There was like no problems with the other ones. So I get the package yesterday. I pack it up. I go for this immediately. Obviously, pull it out, and it's just like, it looks like it's been driven over by a bus or something. There's so many scratches, and deep scratches, like really deep scratches, that it's just, I'm almost impressed of how of a bad condition this is in. I wouldn't grade this. I think it's like an F, a fair, maybe. A small part of me, like when I pull it out, told myself like, maybe it plays, maybe it sounds better than it looks. And I actually put it on my second turntable upstairs. I couldn't hear the music. It was so crackly. So everything worked out fine. I asked him, I told him about it, and about the grading was wrong, and he paid back the money. So I'm sending this back to him tomorrow. But I thought like I'll shoot a video about this as an example of how, purchases or deals or whatever you want to call it, not always goes the way you planned. In this case, I got my money back, which I'm pretty grateful for, because that's not a guarantee. He was super cool about it, so no problem at all. He's getting this back, and I'm paying shipping, and so it's the last thing I can do, or the least I can do. So maybe I just want to shoot this video, tell you the story, and it's not all roses. All records we get isn't the best deal in the world. You know, I think we all make mistakes, you know, and this is probably me, my naked self, just putting me out there, telling everyone that, yeah, this was not a good deal. but it worked out fine. So yeah. So please share if you have anything that is sort of in the same realm as this, like deals that didn't go as you planned, or records that you sold that you sort of you couldn't come to agreement when it comes to grading and stuff like that. So let's have a discussion down below in the comments field, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Let me know how you feel. Great day, everyone.